And there you have it, another Asset World corporation. It is the Marriott Chiang Mai. And then across the street is the Swedish-owned Movenpick, which I think is still Swedish-owned. I don't know who owns Marriott. I think it's still American, but no one knows unless you're part of the board members. And you can start seeing who's part of the board, who has what shares. You can do all your research on that. But what I'm bringing to light that's happening here in this beautiful city of Chiang Mai is this Asset World Corporation. I'm not complaining. I'm not being no like anti-corporate, but I am bringing to light about a major issue of corporate expansionism. So you can formulate your own thoughts. All I'm doing is just bringing to light, and it's important for me because when I start thinking about Thailand, I start thinking about like the culture. Why I always tell people, like, I believe Thai people are like the nicest people I've ever met. Great hospitality, they're just so kind. I've had a great experience, and it all started off in Chiang Mai. Okay. Everyone does this every single day. They set up their shops, same motion, same routine, dealing with various personalities and language barriers to be able to provide for themselves and their family. And look, we still got the Marriott still here. I've already walked a good ways. Marriott owns quite a bit. And now you're looking at Kalare Night Market. So you can still see tons of vendor shops are on the sidewalk. This is basically the boundary right down this road. This side is all the Kalare Night Bazaar, also known as the night market.
Good afternoon, bro.
Hello. And so this is up in question right now of, is it going to be demolished? Is it going to be just remodeled? But something that's not like a mystery is that a lot of these people had to relocate. A lot of them are relocating to another night bazaar that's on the other side right here.
Over the past several years, this area of Chiang Mai has entered a major period of redevelopment and transformation. One of the companies behind the transformation is Asset World Corporation, also known as AWC, one of Thailand's largest hospitality and lifestyle real estate companies. The company is led by Chief Executive Officer Walapa Traisorat, a major figure in Thailand's tourism and hospitality development sector. AWC has invested heavily into projects involving hotels, tourism, districts, lifestyle destinations, and commercial redevelopment throughout Thailand. Part of the vision here in Chiang Mai is the redevelopment initiative known as Lannatique. According to public company statements, the project aims to create a large-scale cultural tourism destination centered around art, entertainment, shopping, food, nightlife, and modern hospitality. The project also promotes the idea of sustainability, tourism, which focus on long-term tourist growth while attempting to preserve aspects of local culture and economic activity. Supporters of the projects like this argue that Chiang Mai must continue modernizing in order to compete with other international tourism destinations across Asia. But for many long-term vendors and business owners operating around Kalare Night Market, they see the rapid changes have also created uncertainty. It just becomes finding balance. Maybe change is inevitable. Cities evolve, tourism evolve, markets evolve, but places like Kalare Night Market are more just than commercial spaces. They hold memories, routines, relationships, culture, and identity. And Chiang Mai continues transforming into the future. Many are left wondering what parts of old spirits remain alongside the new.
this bar right here just opened up like a little less than a month ago. Probably been like what, 3 weeks. A lot of these bars have been here for a long time. You're talking like 5 years, 20 years. Now right here used to be a store, a corner store, a mini Big C. Big C is a local supermarket, but this one was like the tiny version of it, and it served like a quick and grab supply hub for not just the tourists and the patrons that would come here to the night market, but also for the vendors too. If the vendors ran out of like a certain alcohol, they would place an order with the Big C and they'll get it here, and those workers would have delivery people and take it over to their vendor shops. So they're gone now, and they left probably around March, February, probably late February 2025. Let's see. If you can read Thai. But that was like just a couple months ago when they moved out. Now this building, I really don't have so much insight, but this is all a parking lot for the night market. For cars, you don't really see a lot of scooters being parked here. And the reason why is because a lot of the scooters have spaces. A lot of people use scooters here and they park them on the side of the roads. And not a lot of people use vehicles. But right here is a very old, traditional styled, here in Chiang Mai region, house, building. I don't know what it is. And apparently they are going to destroy it, get rid of it, but there's a protest of keeping it still. They want to restore it, but I mean, to me it's very beautiful. I love the way it's built, but I don't know what they're gonna do with it. It might be a hazard. But the mountain people used to come down here, I believe, once a month and sell their fruits and products that they have grown. And they used to use this whole area right here, and they'll be here like really early in the morning, 3 a.m., having all their supplies ready to sell, set up all out here. And now, since that flea market had to relocate, which was already a hassle, there's a lot of local vendors are going to be risking losing their job. It's still a bit unknown on what's going to happen, but there's a good chance that this group, they own this, and they're going to be demolishing all this. And it's kind of like a very somber moment for a lot of the locals, because they've been operating their business for a very long time, like a long time, and someone just comes out here, just demolishes all. It'd be best if they could just get assistance and renovations instead of being demolished. But all those decisions lie on the Alliance group, and see how much they want to put money into all of this, because it's up to them. They're the ones that own this land, so it's kind of already doomed from the start. So thanks for joining me on the tour around the Kalare Night Market. This place has served me so much fond memories and my start of a journey into traveling. It started off here. And it's sad now. You have derelict buildings abandoned because there's no reason to come back, because it's going to be demolished anyways, even if you put money in. And a lot of tourists that come here, they enjoy it temporarily, have a great time enjoying it, but they don't know that they're going to come back not knowing that this place is gone, unless they have talked to the locals and have some good insight. But they start their memories off here too, and so they expect to come back here. They're gonna come back to a disappointment that it's gone. So let that sink in a bit. It's pretty sad. Hopefully there are right decisions were made or going to be made. Very familiar face over here. So she's one of the vendors that's on the other night market. I've been living in Chiang Mai for quite a few months now, so I've got to know the community. But what I'm showing you here is just a temporary setup of the Kalare's Muay Thai boxing stadium. This is temporary. This is one of the huge tourist attractions in Chiang Mai. On top of that, a lot of these fighters, they get offered visas for training classes. So like there's a whole system behind it. And then sometimes it helps them build up their resume, their portfolio, to move on into like the professional. So these are like, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure these are like the amateur fights that end up like building your reputation up. So, and it also help builds the tourism here in Chiang Mai. Very popular. Well, this is where they're moving to, and they set up this makeshift fence. Maybe this will give you a better perspective, but this market over here, it's very different than the other market. Very different environment. But a lot of shops are closed. There's a lot of open space. And so it's leaving up to a lot of the vendors on the other market to decide if they want to move over here. And that's on their own cost. And it's kind of frustrating because nobody knows if this is a temporary location or not either. And they don't know if it's gonna get bulldozed, refurbished like the other night markets. Actually, there's a lot of examples here of other locations that Asset World Corporation has bought. So it's a very frustrating thing about it as a business owner. It's very frustrating to not know the unknown. I mean, it's always a constant battle with that. Somebody please tell me, why is that duck's neck broken? Why is it broken?
While redevelopment plans focus on the future, many existing vendors have been forced to adapt in the present. Several longtime vendors operating inside or near the market have reportedly been relocated into temporary market zones while redevelopment continues. For some business owners, the uncertainty itself has become one of the biggest challenges. Questions remain about where vendors will ultimately end up, whether temporary spaces will become permanent, and how future redevelopment may affect smaller independent businesses. For visitors returning after several years, the changes are immediately noticeable. Large open spaces, temporary fencing, construction zones, and shifting vendor layouts have changed the atmosphere many travelers has once associated with the original market.
Yep. All right, present family. It's the nightlife here at Kalare Night Market, all right? So I'll show you what the nightlife is like here. First, I gotta win this game. Oh, That's easy. That's easy. I got this. All right, friends and family, this is how we're gonna start the night off. Let's go, buy a drink. Drunk hail.
Some also believe projects like this could help preserve and repackage the aspects of the Lannatique culture for future generations. But the debate surrounding the Kalare Night Market reflects a much larger global conversation happening in cities all around the world. From Sri Lanka, Bali, here in Thailand, Vietnam. As tourism continues growing, cities are often forced to balance competing priorities between modernization, economic growth, cultural preservation, and local identity. Supporters see redevelopment as a necessary progress. Critics worry that rapid commercial transformation can slowly replace the atmosphere and authenticity that originally made these places meaningful.
Good afternoon, bro.
Hello.